So good morning students. Today we are going to start chapter number 14, that is electric current and circuits. First of all, we know that matter is made up of tiny particles which are known as atoms, and atoms are made up of electrons, protons and neutrons. Now what are electrons, protons and neutrons? Electrons and protons are charged particles and neutrons are neutral, means it carries no charge. So, in an atom, protons are positively charged particles and remain fixed in the nucleus, and electrons are negatively charged particles and freely move around the nucleus. And electrons can move from one atom to another. All atoms are neutral. Why? Because the number of protons and electrons are same. But when the number of protons and electrons become unequal due to the movement of electrons, the atoms become either positively charged or negatively charged. So, the movement or transfer of electrons from one substance to another is known as electric current. So we can say that electric current is the movement or transfer of electrons from one substance to another. Some substances easily allow the electric current to pass through them, and those substances are called conductors, like copper plate, iron nail, foil paper, they all are conductors. But some substances do not allow electric current to pass through them. They are known as insulators or poor conductors. For example, wood, plastic, razor, paper, these all are insulators. Now, what is electric current? We are familiar with air currents and water currents. You know that flowing air forms air current in the atmosphere and flowing water constitutes water current in the rivers. Similarly, the flow of electrons through a conductor forms electric current. Flow of electrons through a conductor forms electric current in a conductor. For electric current to flow, two things are necessary. First one is a closed circuit and a driving force to push the electrons. This driving force is generally provided by the source of electricity, that is cell, battery or generator. So cell, battery or generator provides the electricity. Now, how can we express electric current? Electric current is expressed by the amount of charges flowing through a particular area in a unit time, or in other words, it is the rate of flow of electric charges. So in all the metallic wires or solids, electrons constitutes the flow of charges. And what is the direction of electric current? It is taken as opposite to the direction of flow of electrons. So electrons flow from negative to positive terminal, and the direction of current is from positive terminal to negative terminal. Can liquids can also conduct electricity? As we know that all some solids can conduct electricity, some solids do not conduct electricity. Let's now learn if liquids can conduct electricity. Uh, it can be demonstrated with the help of an activity. So after this we will do an activity. So but in our real life, everyday life, we should not touch the electrical appliances with wet hands. Why? Because wet hands conduct electricity more easily than dry skin. Why? Due to the presence of liquid molecules. So we can say that liquids conduct electricity. To investigate whether the liquids or water can conduct electricity, we have to do an activity. For this, the materials required, we have to take some liquids like distilled water, tap water, lemon juice, honey, vinegar, vegetable oil, salt, salt solution, sugar solution, and we know we require LED bulb, insulated copper wire, battery, and some small plastic caps. To do these activities, first of all, we have to make an electric circuit by using copper wire, LED, and battery. So you all know that you have already studied in lower class. Now take the cap of discarded plastic bottle and pour 1 spoon of any liquid. Now dip the free ends of wire into the liquids, and we have to repeat this activity with all the liquids. After repeating the activity, we will observe that sometimes the bulb glows brightly in some cases, dimly in others, and in some cases, in some liquids, the bulb will not glow. So those liquids that cause the bulb to glow brightly are good conductors, while those cause the bulb to glow dimly or not at all, they are the poor conductors. So from this activity, it is clear that some liquids are good conductors of electricity and others are poor conductors of electricity. Now, what about distilled water? Distilled water is a poor conductor of electricity, but if we dissolve some salt in it, it becomes a good conductor. Water from all other sources like hand pumps, wells, ponds, they all conduct electricity because such water is not pure and it contains a small amount of mineral acids, mineral salts naturally dissolve in it. So, distilled water becomes a good conductor when common salt or any acid or base dissolve in it. So, those liquids, most liquids that conduct electricity are solutions of acids, bases, and salts. So, I hope that you will understand this introduction of the chapter. Thank you so much.